team, we have a patient presenting with chorioamnionitis, lymphocytic colitis, and nephrotisis.
Based on those symptoms, I think it could be a severe case of inflammatory bowel disease.
I'm leaning towards an autoimmune condition, like lupus nephritis.
I believe it might be an infection that has spread to the kidneys, causing nephritis.
No. You're all wrong. It's a Tarlow cyst, I'm certain of it. We need to perform a laminotomy immediately.
But that's a risky procedure, Hawks. Are you sure that's the right call?
Damn it, Gary. I didn't spend years studying medicine to have my diagnosis questioned. Get your act together, all of you. We're saving this patient's life whether you like it or not.
Let's prep for the laminotomy team. We need to trust in Hawk's expertise on this one.
I'll gather the necessary equipment. Let's do this for the patient.
That's more like it. Let's show them what we're made of. Do you want to see me, Tracy?
Yes, Hawks. I heard you want to perform laminotomy on a patient you believe has Tarlov cyst. Where did you get that idea?
I learned about it while consulting with a priest.
He suggested it as a possible treatment option.
A priest? Are you serious, Hawks? This is a medical decision, not a spiritual one.
I know, Tracy. But this patient is in a critical condition, and I believe this procedure could save their life.
Hawks, I admire your dedication, but we need to stick to evidence-based practices. Let's discuss this further with the medical team before making any decisions.
I'm afraid the priest will not like that. Do we dare interfere with the man upstairs?
The man upstairs gave you a brain to think for yourself, and he also gave the patient an illness for you to figure out. Why would a priest be qualified?
Insurance policy. Because I'm not quite sure what is wrong with this patient, and I want to make sure I don't go to hell if I screw this up. Not to mention, my patient's a Satanist, and I'm worried he'll cast some kind of spell on me if he doesn't get properly treated.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I've known you longer than the time it took for God to supposedly make this planet, and suddenly you believe in God?
It's a miracle, isn't it? Anyway, if I follow your advice, at least I'm guaranteed to spend another eternity with you in hell.
Jesus Christ, the patient is in critical condition. I have to figure out how to tell Hawks that laminotomy was not the right treatment for the Tarlow cyst. I can't believe this happened. I need to find a way to fix this mess.
What were you thinking? You nearly killed the patient with your incompetence. Wrong laminotomy area, wrong diagnosis. Are you trying to ruin my reputation?
But, Dr. Hawks, we did our best to determine the correct procedure and diagnosis.
I still believe the issue lies with the spine, possibly a slipped disc causing the pain.
No, I think it's more likely a muscle strain creating the symptoms we observed. The laminotomy was just a precaution.
Precaution. You call that a precaution? It's a miracle the patient is still breathing after your reckless decisions. I can't trust any of you anymore. I'm out of here.
Hawks, you say it's a miracle. Were you talking to that sketchy priest outside the patient's room again?
Yes, I did. He was worried about all our souls. That's more compassion than I can muster for all you incompetents. Have fun explaining this one to God. I can't believe I haven't figured out what's wrong with the patient yet.
Maybe you should consider checking for common allergies or perform a blood test.
I've already done those, Johnson. Try to be more creative.
Fine, how about a CAT scan or MRI? It could reveal something you miss. Also, what's this? I hear about you consulting a priest. When did you become religious?
I didn't. I just wanted to sound annoying enough so that in the rare event there is a heaven, I'll annoy everyone else to become atheists so I can spend eternity in quiet. Nope, already did those too. Wait a minute. I think I know what's wrong.
What? What is it? Is it your buddy God again?
Very funny. I'll tell you later. I need to check on something.
Thanks for the suggestions, though.
Hey, wait. You can't just leave like that without saying goodbye.
I can and will. See you in hell. I just made a groundbreaking discovery. Forget the Tarlow cyst diagnosis. It's all about Rombo syndrome.
What are you talking about, Hawks? You can't just barge in here without the right equipment and change everything.
This is not how medicine works, Hawks. You can't just ignore protocols and make wild claims.
I agree with Kelly. You need to follow proper procedures. Rombo syndrome is rare. How can you be so sure?
I've done my research. Trust me on this. With a new diagnosis, I predict a positive prognosis for the patient. I finally found the right diagnosis for the patient.
Congratulations, Hawks. But let's not forget that the wrong diagnosis nearly killed the patient.
Turns out that Priest was a former car salesman. Funny how that turned out.
I can't believe you actually listened to him instead of your own expertise.
I can't work like this, Tracy. It's like you don't trust me at all.
I hardly do. And if there were better doctors who'd accept lower pay, you'd be out of here by now.
You know, I've thought about becoming a priest and opening my own church.
You can practice in the hospital chapel. Maybe you'll actually be good at something.
I can't. I turn that into my bathroom whenever I get back from the cafeteria.